Hi, I'm Thiago Silvestre. I'm from Belo Horizonte town, city, and I'm 36 years old. I'm married, and I really, really love English. English is such a part of my life since I was a child. I grew up listening to English songs, and I acquired a lot of pronunciation skills through these years. And uh, I started to. I'm a musician too, so I grew up listening to songs and playing songs, singing in English. And when I got older, adult, I made a English course. But when I was studying this English course, I realized that I knew a lot of English words and phrases, expressions that most of people do not knew at that time. So I decided to teach English private classes. So I started about 10 years ago teaching private English classes. And in this journey, I met a lot of foreigners, some foreigners here in that were living here in Belo Horizonte, but some of them are not here anymore. I became a friend of them, and we started to talk, to have conversations. I used to attend English conversation club group in a very good English course here in my city. So I started to develop this relationship with foreigners, with the language itself, and studying every day, reading, watching videos, and reading books. I have a lot of English books here in my house. I read read the 90% of them, and I intend to buy more, to acquire more English books. I never acquire a Portuguese book if the book is the original version is in English. I bought it in English in order to grow, to develop more my skills. So I've been working with private classes, and to the point that I got to work with the Hotmart's CEO family, teaching the kids one of their kids English, and I helped him to pass the exam of a very good school here in Belo Horizonte. They this guy uh, uh, got this to this point through my English course, and this is just one of the examples. I wrote down all of the most important examples in my curriculum as you know it. And I just love English. I just love hanging out with people in English. I love teach English. I love teaching English to people that uh, start from scratch, to people that know a little bit, to intermediate people. Advanced is just part of me, part of my character, part of. I love this creativity activity about learning a different language. It's really good. And I never taught business English specifically. My methodology, I work in the four areas of the language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing, but not specific for business yet. But uh, I searching on the internet about business English, I realized that English, it's about putting the correct words, polite words in a sentence and something like that. I used to teach this unaware that this is a business English. Okay. And the most important thing for adults, about adults that come to me and want to learn English, is to make them develop, make them see the progress of the classes, because the most of them wanted started to learn English before and wasn't very successful coming. Most of them are coming from another English courses with some doubts, some points that need to be work on, stuff like that. I encourage them to learn about 3 new words per day, so that they can build a huge vocabulary, and when they come to make a sentence, they do not they would that will be easier to learn. I used a very good grammar, Cambridge grammar, from the Cambridge University in my classes in order to for homework generally, and is this uh, that's it. That's me. That's, as I told you in the beginning, English is just part of me. I read it, English texts every day. I watch English videos every day, and I'm not afraid of hard working. I actually like that. I like progress. I like development. I like going further, stepping out of the comfort zone, right? I really love those things. That's me. Thank you for paying attention to me, my request.